Oops, let me go on my on the Twitter. Let people know that I am indeed streaming. Oops. No, I can't text. YouTube.com/ tweet. There we go. Alrighty. Now that we got that all situated, put my phone off to the side. Hello, Kevin. Will this make it a little better? I hope so. My eyes keep like derping because I didn't get a chance to fix it yet on the face rig. Hello, hello. How are you? Doing an early stream. It's like 10 a.m. but I figured why not. So yeah. Hello, Abyss. How are you? Hi, Skater. I'm good. And how are you? Hello, Zero. Hello, Marcus. I really need to fix my eyes. Face rig. I'll do that. Hopefully sometime today, so that way future videos and streams, my eyes won't be super derpy. Hello, Toro. I am good. How are you guys? Just waiting for more people to come in, and then I will talk about my flights, and I will talk about my move and my first basically week here in Florida. I have a lot to discuss, and I'm really excited. But yeah, I wanted to make an ASMR today because this is my first time being home alone. However, my voice is still hoarse, as you can probably tell, so I thought I would just do a little chit-chat stream instead. My eyes won't stay open. It's really annoying. Stupid face rig. Good morning, Syntax. Yeah, I know. The face rig does that. That's why I like Leopit better, because the eye twitches. Because face rig is really difficult to figure out. And even though, like, I've messed with it, like, all the time, it's still not, like, the way I want it to be. And it's so annoying. Hello, Reverse. Hello, Lego. Hello, Jack. How did the move go? It went surprisingly well. The last few days before I moved was actually really stressful. But once I was on the plane, it was fine. I was freaking out for nothing because you have to take a COVID test at the airport, and what's scary is that, I've been resting my voice by there's not only, as long as I don't scream, I'll be fine. So no game beast for me for a while. But yeah, so basically what do you call it? I was like stressing out because on the website it says you need to have it like, hold on, would it make it better if I do this or do this? I hope that works. But anyways, I'm on my laptop, so I'm trying to like, yeah. Yeah, and they say you need to like take it 3.5 hours before your scheduled flight, but I could only do like 2 hours before because everything was taken. But luckily everything went well and I was able to do it. First time being able to catch a stream. Let's go. Well, welcome, Roberta. Welcome. This is just a nice chill relaxation stream. No gaming or anything like that. Because yeah, just kind of talking with you guys and all the happy jazz. But yeah, so the COVID test was really good. They just stick a cotton swab up your nose, and it was really scary because she said that if they couldn't like get liquid or whatever, she would have to go deeper. And I'm like, please, I'll go deeper, please. I'm a sensitive being. But luckily she did it. By the time it started to get a bit uncomfortable, she was able to get it and it was fine. And she said it would be like a 20-minute wait. And I was like, oh, okay, well that's better. So I literally waited like 15-20 minutes and I got my negative test results. So no COVID for this girl. For this Wolfie bean. But yeah. And then, what else? Trying to think. And then after that, I went to go get my boarding pass and showed off my negative test results. Because they will not board you unless you have a negative test result for COVID. And it was really weird. Did anything happen? That's what I'm talking about, skater dude. You gotta chill. Gotta wait for me. I can't talk that fast. That's what I'm talking about right now. Yes, they put it up your nostrils. And they just like wiggle it around. But they don't go very deep. So, at least that's good. The only time they go deep is if you're like dry. So, yeah. But, yeah, they didn't go too deep at all. It's like, it was just, yeah. And then after that, I got my boarding pass, and I went through customs, and that was fine. I had a big luggage, so I had to do that as well. And then that was pretty much it. It was really weird because I was in Montreal. So the Montreal airport and the flight to the States was very, very quiet. It was like a ghost town. There was hardly anyone there. It was so different once I got to the States. Like, there was literally 10 people on my flight, guys. 10 people on a 2.5 hour flight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada to North Carolina. Once I got to North Carolina, there was tons of people there. It was insane. But yeah, and then, oh, you know what? I think that's why my eyes are twitching. Because I think whenever I was fixing the configurations, it was, I was using my HD webcam, but I can't find it. It's probably packed in a box, knowing me. So I'm using the webcam that's like built in with my laptop, so that's probably why my eyes are wonky again. So I have to fix that, but I'll do that later. I'm too lazy to do that right now. So yeah, and then trying to remember, but yeah, and what was really weird, yeah, there was literally 10 people in the entire flight. It was really quiet and peaceful. Well, the other plane was really quiet and peaceful too, but there was a lot more people. But yeah, and I think the weirdest thing was hearing English. That was weird. I can't tell you how weird it is to hear your own language after 2 years of not hearing it at all. I mean, obviously I would hear from Sam and sometimes his family, but they have like a thick accent, except for like Sam, his sisters, and his mom. But due to the pandemic, I hardly got to see his family. So it was just weird to just be out and about and out in public and hear English and be able to understand people again. It was so surreal. And the airport was manic. There were so many people everywhere. But yeah, once I got to my plane from North Carolina to Tampa, the plane was completely booked. Like, there was not a single empty seat on that plane. And I was, of course, in the middle. And I was sat next to a really big lady. And it was kind of tight. It was kind of uncomfortable. I was like smushed in between two people. But it was alright. And on top of that, like, the plane, like I said, was surprisingly very quiet. Like, there was not a single peep. Like, once we went up in the air, everybody was so quiet, which was nice. Except for, like, a baby crying every once in a while, but that wasn't bad. But I just remember, like, I was reading a manga, Konohana Kitan, because that's my favorite anime, and I forgot I bought, like, a book of it. And I didn't realize that there was tits. It was literally tits. And I was like, oh, shit. I felt so bad. Because, like, because literally, like, I'm surrounded by people, and I'm like, oops, have some anime girl titties. So I ended up not reading it anymore. I put a bookmark in and I stopped, and I just like closed my eyes. I've been up since like 4 a.m. that day. So, and then going through all that hell and lots of walking. So I was just exhausted by that point. So I just closed my eyes and until, but once I could tell we were landing or getting close to landing in Florida because the plane like kind of shifted to the side so I could see the ground. And it was so pretty. I could see all the palm trees and the bright green grass and the water. It was so beautiful. I wanted to take pictures, but that lady was just like really hogging up that window space, so I didn't want to be like rude, so I didn't bother to do that. But I wanted to take pictures so bad. It's because I'm a photographer and I take pictures of everything. But it was still really nice. And then we landed, and legit, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Tampa airport, but there's a legit tiki bar. Like as soon as I got out of my gate, there was a tiki bar. Imagine like just waiting for your flight and you go to a tiki bar that's like right there. And it was a big tiki bar too, so because you're not allowed, because they weren't allowed to serve drinks or food or anything like that due to COVID, so you had to like have your own and stuff. So yeah, that kind of sucked. But so I was so hungry and so thirsty by the time I got off the plane, because I barely ate the day before. Like I had like maybe one meal and then maybe like a chicken sandwich from McDonald's and a Diet Coke, and that was literally it. That was all I had for that whole day, so I was starving. And like I said, I've been up since 4 a.m. that day and doing lots of walking around and like stressing out and just going through all these lines, and I'm just all gross and but yeah, it was interesting. So my mom took me to Popeye's Chicken. Your girl got to have some spicy chicken and it was very yummy. But yeah, and I got to go on the shuttle. Now we have a shuttle at the Pittsburgh airport, which I have been to when I first moved to Canada, but the shuttle was like underground, so it was like going through like a tunnel basically, so it was all dark and meh. But the shuttle in Tampa is outside, and I don't know, it was just really pretty. I loved it. And like I love palm trees so much. I love palm trees. It's my favorite thing in the world. It always makes me so happy, so I kept like being like, palm trees. I'm a child, I know. But yeah, and then that was pretty much it. But yeah. Oh, I'm not. If I go 3 days without eating, I would probably die due to my stomach. Because I had surgery on my stomach a few years ago, so my body needs the nutrition, or else I will literally die. Which is why I had to move, because I wasn't eating good and it was really making me lethargic and sick. So, yeah. Oh yeah, but I'm used to the heat. Because, I mean, it's hot everywhere. Like, it was hot in Quebec in the summer. I just hate winter. I don't like the cold. I don't like all that snow. I'm sick of snow. I'm sick of ice. I'm sick of the cold. I'm sick of being cold. I like warmth. I like being warm. The only time I like snow is, like, around Christmas time. But I can go to the beach for Christmas, so... And we have nice, white, sandy beaches, so... Yeah, and I got to see my first sunset on the beach for the first time, and it was really pretty, and I loved it. I have yet to go to Chick-fil-A. We have it close to home, but we haven't been there yet. I just never been to Popeyes, and I always hear good things. Oh, there's a blue jay outside. Oh, and it's so pretty. We have a lot of blue jays around here, and skinny squirrels. I'm not used to the squirrels not being as fluffy as they are up north. Hello, Leon. How are you? Is it Leon or Leon? I don't know. I'm really bad with pronunciations. I feel like I ask this all the time, but I'm stupid. Don't mind me. My God, that is stressful. I know, right? Like, but everything went fine. The flights were really smooth, and it was really, really fun. My grandpa had stomach surgery. Yeah. I had to have it for health reasons. So otherwise it would have been life-threatening. So I had to have surgery. So now my stomach is like, I have a different stomach anatomy than other people, which is fun, I guess. I hate eating sometimes. Like I get so sick if I eat like even just a tad bit too much, and I hate it. But yeah. I got a text for the first instance and now. Oh no! Don't you hate when that happens? I know I do. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I went grocery shopping. Well, I say grocery shop, but I literally only got a few things, and I was like, I can't believe how little I paid. If I was in Quebec, I would have paid so much for that little bit of stuff I got. It's insane. Oh, welcome to the stream, Haruki. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Sorry, my eyes are still wonky because I was using a different webcam, and I just figured that out now because I have ADHD. But yeah, and your girl saw dolphins. I saw wild dolphins, and I'm really excited. I posted a little clip of them on my Twitter, so if you guys want to check that out, you can just go to my Twitter page. You might have to scroll down a little bit because I post like all the time. I'm obsessed. Maybe I'll put them on my TikTok as well, because it's like less than a minute long, so I'll put it on my TikTok later today if I can remember. But yeah, literally my TikTok and my Twitter name are the exact same, Wolfiekins with 2 Z's, because someone took the original. How dare they? How dare they steal my name? It's my name. Ouch. Yeah. So, yeah, I saw dolphins. And I saw a shark, I think. It looked like a shark. It could have just been a dolphin, though, but I don't know. It definitely looked like a shark. And I saw, the dolphins were so cute, too. So pretty. Like, I never saw dolphins up close like that before, so it was magical. And I got sunburned, but it was worth it. Because your wolf girl is very, very fair skin. I get burned so easily. I do not tan, I just burn. But luckily the burn isn't that bad. I think it's pretty much healed already. If I was in the water, it would have been a lot worse. But, yeah. I saw a wolf. I scared I'm a simple person. Wolves are amazing. Oh, that reminds me. My mom's gonna take me to a wolf preserve for my birthday later this month, and I'm so excited. There's actually 2 of them. I'm going to the one that's closest to me, and then I'm going to, I'm not sure when, but I'm going to the one that's like up north, because it's really, really nice. So I'm excited. Yeah. I live like really close to Clearwater, so we're like close to everything. I can go to SeaWorld, I can go to Universal, I can go to Disney World and Busch Gardens. Like, we are so close to everything, and I love it. And I can see the sunset on the beach, which is phenomenal. It's such a magical and beautiful experience. Ugh, I just love it. I love it here so much already. Like, I already feel so good. Like, I can already tell, like, it hasn't even been a week yet, and my mental health has improved so much. I mean, obviously, I still get sad some days because I do get a little homesick up there, but it's definitely, I know that this is for the best, and it's good to be around my family again. And at least I have a nice bigger space for my laptop and my microphone and all of that. So I'll definitely be working on making a lot more videos. The only reason why I'm not able to right now is because, as you can tell, my voice is still hoarse. I ruined my vocal cords. Good job, Wolfie. But it'll heal eventually. It's getting better. It's definitely gotten better compared to before. Which is why I thought I would do like a little live stream. Oh, I'm not in Orlando. I think Orlando is like 2 hours away, maybe an hour and a half. It's like a day trip. It's not that far. I'm near Clearwater. Or I guess in Clearwater, but Clearwater is so big, so. No, I arrived in Tampa, but I don't live in Tampa. I live in Clearwater, where all the dolphins are. I'm literally on a little island surrounded by water. You know that tiny little, like, area? Like, St. Petersburg and all that? Like, you know that tiny, like, little land that's just surrounded by water? Yeah, that's where I live. And I'm so happy about it. Have you heard of Cartoon Cat? It sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure. Also, I did make a video. I made an apartment tour video literally right before I did this stream. Just don't mind the mess because it's still a bit messy. But, yeah. But it's really, it's a nice apartment compared to where I lived before. But we will be moving to a new apartment. Hopefully this summer. But we'll see. This will also give me time to get caught up with content again and get on a regular schedule for like my JFF page, my Patreon, my YouTubes, all that stuff. And I'll be doing commissions again. I won't be doing commissions from Wizio anymore, so I'm gonna have to like delete the link, or at least like get rid of Wizio because they don't give me my money. I made like $200 worth of commissions and they only gave me 76, and when I pulled it, I just now got that money that I pulled like a week ago. Like, it's like, why? And it's, I don't know, Wizio is weird. I don't trust it anymore. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so I'm even closer to Orlando. Even better. And yes, I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights this year, and I'm really excited. It'll be my first time ever going to Halloween Horror Nights. I've been wanting to go for literally years, like since 2006. I've been wanting to go to Halloween Horror Nights, and I never got a chance to go because we've always lived up north, so whenever we do go to Florida, which wasn't very often, we only went in the summer. We never went like during the Halloween season. So I'm so excited. I have one of my best friends who lives in Orlando, and she's gonna meet me there, and we're gonna go together, and I'm really excited. I think I have another best friend who I've known since I was like 12. He doesn't live in Orlando, so he has to travel a little bit, but he's still in Florida, and I think he might be meeting me there as well. And this year they're doing Beetlejuice themes. So I'm excited. So yeah, I'm super happy. But yeah, lots of fun stuff happening. One of my best friends is getting married on Halloween, and she was supposed to like fly down, and we were gonna go there together, but something happened with the car and they had to use up all of their savings, so she's not able to come down. Sad. So hopefully she'll come down maybe next year if she can save up enough. You're a VTuber now. Nice. Welcome to hell. Welcome to VTubing hell. Beetlejuice is damn great. I know, right? I love Beetlejuice. The new Avengers cares like in California, France. Aww. Maybe they will later. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, Cartoon Cat sounds interesting. Yep, it is Beetlejuice themed, and is gonna have his own like haunted attraction or haunted house. There's also gonna be a haunted attraction at Busch Gardens I'm gonna try to go to. It depends on how much money I can save up by then. Especially if we move into another apartment. That's gonna be 3 bedrooms, so it's gonna be even more expensive. But luckily, we found a couple apartments that look really nice. So I'm pretty excited, and it's not like too much of a difference between what they're paying now. So, yeah. That's not what I meant by hell. There's like a joke on Twitter where it's like we're the VTubers are like a cult. That's what I meant, VTubing hell. Aliwa has been spotted. Ooh. I don't really care for the VTubing community, if I'm quite honest. I just like doing my own thing. I feel like everybody's too, like... maybe it's just Twitter, though. Or not even just Twitter, like just VTubers in general. They're just, you know, just trying to focus on themselves. Nothing wrong with that. But I feel like people only care if you have the same amount of followers, and I feel like that shouldn't matter. You should be friends with everyone. As long as they're good, at least. So the drive from Jacksonville to Orlando was long. Yeah, my mom's friend lives in Jacksonville, and he was trying to get us to, or get her and my brother before I moved, to move there. But my mom loves it over here too much. The only reason why she would move over there is because, like, apartment and rents are a lot cheaper compared to over here. Hell, just a studio apartment's like $1,000. I'm not even joking. So, I don't want to hear anybody saying, are you feeling nervous about moving? I already moved. What are you talking about? We're just going to move into a 3-bedroom so I can have my own room because it's too expensive for me to live by myself. So we're just going to get a 3-bedroom. Plus, when I told my mom, I was like joking with her. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll look for like a little apartment for myself. And my mom, or no, it wasn't my mom. My brother was freaking out. And he's like, hey, you've been away from us for 2 years. You're sticking with us. You are not moving away anymore. Not even if it's the same apartment complex. You are staying with us. We're getting a 3-bedroom apartment. And I was like, okay. It was so cute. Unless I stream on Twitch. I stream on Twitch too, but I don't get a lot of people on there. I get mostly people to talk to on YouTube. So I usually try to multi-stream if I'm doing gaming or ASMR and stuff like that. Nope, I am in Florida, which I mentioned. I am no longer in Quebec. Thank God. I hated living in Quebec. I hated it so much. In the beginning, I loved it, of course. Like, I had so much fun. It was such a beautiful experience and adventure. But then after that, I was just really hating living in Quebec. And I'm not saying that Quebec is a bad province or anything. It's just the way my life was living there. I hated it. And everything was really expensive. Like, I get a little bit of food, and it's like $100. Like, what? I get the same amount of food, if not more, than what I normally get. I only spent like $30. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, I like Canada. It's just Quebec is different. Quebec is very different than the rest of Canada. I still love Canada. I just don't like Quebec very much anymore. I would definitely visit. I think Quebec is definitely a beautiful place to visit. But I would never want to live there again. I mean, it's not that unexpected if you follow my notifications on, because I posted on Twitter and I posted in the community tab like 30-something minutes ago, saying that I was getting ready to stream in a half hour. Did you take a COVID vaccine? No, we are actually going to do that in a few days. My mom does not want to do it for... My mom is one of those people, if you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, Mom, let's just get it done. But, you know, like, I want the 3 of us to get our vaccinations. So we are going to do that soon. I mean, I still am, but it's more of like an open relationship. Because I'm having a hard time letting go, but I don't think we're going to last much longer. Because we just have a lot of relationship problems. But he's definitely someone I still care about very much, and we will still game together and talk. But I don't think we're going to be dating much longer. Untitled was good. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hope you're well, though. I'm definitely getting better. It would be better if my voice can freaking heal already so I can make ASMR. Like, now I have all kinds of motivation. I didn't have privacy until now, though. So I thought that I would go ahead and at least do a little stream. In Clearwater, the weather's been very, very good. It's been hot, but I'm embracing it because I've been so cold. It stays cold for such a long time in Quebec. Like, it's like middle of May, and it will still be cold. And there will still be snow on the ground. Like, what the frick? And then it will start to get cold by, like, September. So, I'm embracing the heat. Plus, at least we have air conditioning. The apartment we had, there's no air conditioning. We had to buy one, and it's only for the bedroom. Like, the rest of the apartment would be really hot. So, trying to cook and do dishes and do chores and stuff like that was always way too hot. But at least here, it's nice and cool. Love all your content. You're so good at ASMR. Oh, thank you, Jackson. Thank you. Bye-bye, Firefly. I hope you have a good day. How are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. My voice is still like meh. So that's why I'm doing a stream instead of making ASMR. But I'm hoping my voice will heal later this week. Or hopefully next week. So that way I can, because my voice does that before. Whenever I scream, it takes a few days to heal. So as long as I don't like scream or anything, my voice will heal. Embrace the sun. Oh, trust me, I have. I got sunburnt. Just from walking around in the sun. But it's gonna be like raining and storming a lot this coming week, so yeah. So that's gonna be comfy. I don't know what an Omen laptop is. Hello, Antonio. Oh, trust me, I'm not. Like I said, I wanted to make an ASMR today because I had an idea, but since my voice is still, like, as you can tell, still kind of hoarse, so I decided to just do, a stream instead. That way I can, like, talk to you guys and kind of update you. I will be making, like, a natural video, like a shorter video explaining how everything's been, to post later. But I'm gonna try to wait for my voice to heal a little bit before I make that video. Oh, I hope you have a good day at class, Jackson. Imposter Among Us. Where do you see 31 viewers? I only see 30. Do you play Azurlane? Nope, I've never played it. Horse has an H-O-A-R-S-E. It just means that my voice, like, you can tell, like, my voice is, like, not as clear. You could tell it has, like, a raspiness to it. Because I did a lot of screaming all night long, like, a week ago. Or, no, less than a week ago, like, a few days ago. So my voice is, like, meh. I don't have herbal tea, unfortunately. I have to get some. Sammy has all my teas, and he's planning on shipping them soon. I don't have the money to pay him to ship them because I had to make sure that I can afford stuff here, and I want to get my phone turned back on. I don't know how much that's going to be. Now, the internet here seems to be fine. I'm not playing Roblox. Ugh. I'd rather play The Sims, but it's on my other computer. How do you get The Sims to work on a laptop that doesn't have a disc? Like, I bought, like, a long time ago, I bought all of the Sims 3 games, like, expansion packs. And I was able to get them because my other laptop, which still works, by the way, like, I could still game on it, but it has a, like a disc tray. This laptop does not have a disc tray, so that really sucks because I would love to do like a stream or to like make like little videos of like Sim stuff, but I don't know how to get it to work. I don't know if I could just like download it without having to buy it again, you know. Well, speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, there's a video that I watched recently that Mark played. It wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's though, but it was like a fan game, and it looks really interesting. I would love to play that. What animal scares you the most? I don't know, actually. I just respect all animals. But I hate wasps. They suck. And I hate mosquitoes. They also suck. No pun intended. Why are computers removing disk drives? I don't know, man. Or at least laptops are. And I hate that because I want to play The Sims. I'm like, Sims? What do you mean? That makes no sense. No disk tray, that's a sin. I know, right? And this is a good gaming laptop. Like, this is a laptop that I can upgrade. Like, I can open the back and add stuff and upgrade it. Like, upgrade the hard drive and everything. But it doesn't have a disk tray. That's the only thing I hate. USB disk drives? I never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Like I said, I don't know shit about computers, which is hilarious because everyone thinks I do just because I'm like, I do videos and I do streaming. I'm like, that doesn't mean I'm good with computers. Like, I don't know shit about computers. I have to, like, ask people, or I Google, or I do YouTube tutorials and watch those. Like, that's... I don't know anything about computers. Thoughts on Robert Pattinson? He's okay, I guess? I don't know. I don't really have any, like, opinions about him. I'm not, like, obsessed with him or anything. Should play Hyperdimension Neptunia. Ah, nice. I've heard of it, but I never got the games. I'm missing out so much. Trust me, you're not missing out on that much. As suckers setting up laptops. I mean, I'm okay at setting them up, but like when it comes to like knowing like hard drives and all the other stuff, I'm just like, huh? It's foreign to me. Yes, computers are weird, but I still love them because without them, I wouldn't have all my friends and I wouldn't be able to do this. So, yeah. Willy's Wonderland. I don't think I've heard of it, but that sounds really interesting. Robert Patterson as Batman. What? Nah, actually, I'm not obsessed with them. Like, I mean... He's okay looking. He's not really my type, though. Like, whenever I was forced to watch Twilight, I never really, like, cared for him. In fact, I thought he was really creepy and stalkerish, and I'm just like, Bella, you're actually a dumbass. And, like, and I'm not, like, Team Jacob either. I mean, of course I love the werewolves, but I think Jacob is no better either, honestly. They both suck. But so does Bella, so... They're all meant for each other. Bye-bye, Flaky. Nope, I've never heard of Mazarius, and I think you asked me every single stream. So no, I'd never heard of him. Sounds cute for some reason. Is it because a girl is saying it? My phone is due in 4 days. Team Pickle Rick. Yes, that's where it's at. Team Pickle Rick. They closed because I'm looking down to read the chat. Because the only time they like stay open is if I'm looking like up or I'm looking more at the camera. Because when I set up the face rig, I was using a different webcam. And I never got a chance to fix the eye twitches. So every time I look down at the chat, the eyes close. So I can't really fix that until I mess with FaceRig, which I'll probably do later on. So that way by the next stream, it won't do that so much. But yeah, it's because I'm looking down at the chat. Yeah, like I said, Bella's a dumbass. Bella's a dum-dum. Are you by chance a hugging type? I love the hugs. I love cuddles. I'm Team Tiny Rick. There's a Tiny Rick? I haven't been catching up with Rick and Morty. I haven't watched that in years, actually. The only reason why I knew about Pickle Rick because I got bored one day and I was watching like a Rick and Morty stream and that episode with Pickle Rick just came on. So I finally felt like I was part of the meme. Or not the meme, but like the community of what people were talking about. Team Charlie, yes. Team Charlie, all the way. Face recognizes difficulty. I mean, not really. At least, like, on Muppet, like, when I use my 3D models, it's perfectly fine. It's face rig, because face rig, they do things really, really more difficult. Like, with Muppet, you just, like, put the camera, and you just make sure your face is well lit, and that's it. Like, there's hardly any twitching or anything weird, but face rig, you have all of these, like, different things, and you gotta move the bar around, and it's just so annoying. I hate face rig a lot. But it's the only way for me to use my 2D model, so I'm forced to use the darn thing. But oh my gosh, trying to set up this model was so difficult in the beginning because I was so confused. And I'm gonna check my phone. Okay. Can you play Five Nights with Froggies? I don't know what that is. I assume that's another fan game. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is okay, but it's not that big of a deal for a game. I do like the concept of it, though. I'm just like, I don't really care for it that much. But some of the fan games are really interesting. Like, I like how they do some of them. Like the, what was it? Glitch something. Something to do with the glitch, but I thought that was really interesting. Like Glitch Attraction, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure. But I really liked how they did that. Because it was more than just like trying to survive the night. It was like an escape room. And I love that. Because I've always wanted to like participate in an escape room. But I never did. So I thought it was really, really cool. No, sadly the ears don't move or twitch at all. That's just a 3D model where it sways back and forth. But maybe someday I'll get an upgraded or an updated 2D model where like the ears would like twitch every once in a while with like a fluffy tail in the back. I think that'd be really cute. But right now I can't afford to commission anyone because they're very expensive. But maybe one day. See you later, Chester. Yeah, Glitch Attraction. Yeah, I really like the idea for that game a lot. Okay, Frisky. Enjoy your walk. Going on walks around here is really nice. I see a lot of different types of birds and ducks, and it's just, and they're not like afraid of me either. Like they'll even walk right next to me. It's so cute. Biggie. Yes. The only tail that you can see on a model is like my 3D model, but it doesn't move. Like you can see it, but it doesn't like sway or wag or like twitch or anything like that. I really want to have a model that's similar to Wolfie. I think hers is so cute, the way like the tail just constantly like just sways back and forth and the ear wiggles every once in a while. Like I want that for a 2D model. I would love to have something like that, but I don't know who did hers. And whoever did it, it probably cost quite a bit of money. So I have to wait until I can get more stable with my income. It is morning, at least for me in the East Coast. It is about almost 10:50, so it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. Disney Princess confirmed. Yes. I'm not really good at like I said, I'm not like a like I like Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm not like a big enough fan to like make a fan game of it. Five Nights at Lyra's. Five Nights at a Wolf Girl's house. They'd be all spooky and shiz. Ah, that'd be so cool. Like you're stuck in a cabin in the middle of the woods and all you hear is like werewolves howling and you have to try to like keep them out or escape. I don't know, I think that'd be really interesting. Are you a real girl? No, I'm a fake girl. I am a virtual girl. A virtual wolf girl. Same in the West? No, it's not. There's a huge difference. The West Coast is like 3 hours behind the East Coast. Even Midwest is like an hour behind. Like I have a friend who lives in Texas and she's an hour behind me. 10 minutes to 4 in the afternoon here in the UK. Nice! The jump scare would be on a woo. A woo. Or to get the vibes going, it'll just be like whispering a woos in your ears, like, a woo. Coming to get you, Barbara. 7 a.m. Oh, jeez. What I would really love to do is find someone who can make a Lyra model for a Left 4 Dead Survivor. Like, you know how like those mods and stuff? They do that for some other VTubers, but the ones that are like super, super popular, like AI Chan and some other VTubers, I would love to find someone who could do like a Lyra version. And have her be like Zoe and Rochelle, and maybe some other characters too. Just so everybody gets a chance. Can you imagine if someone did make that and they did it for every survivor, and it's just like a team of Lyras? It's the Wolflings team. I would love that so much. And like you play Left 4 Dead 2, and it's just like 4 Lyras. And then replace the voices with like my own voices, whether it's like from streams or videos or something, or like customize ones that's like with my voice, and like when you get hit, or instead of like screaming, you're just like a wooing. So if all 4 Lyras get hit, all you hear is a woo, like synchronized a woo. That would be so funny. I would love that. But yeah. The Wolflings army, yes. Ooh, Dutch. I would love to go visit places like Sweden and Norway. I would love to visit places like that. And especially Japan. I'm actually looking into like Japan classes to take here in Florida, like in Tampa or something. Oh, you're requesting me saying ada ada? Okay, hold on, let me get my voice ready. Ada ada. To be fair, the mental image of hearing a Lyra scream curse words across the map when getting hit is hilarious to me. Lyra, get it? Yes, we need to find someone to make this happen. We are now on the hunt to make this happen. And in the nights I come. Oh, interesting. Hi from Sweden, by the way. Yay, speaking of Sweden. I knew someone who was from Sweden. They kept telling me, like, don't come here. And I'm like, why? Just because you hate it doesn't mean I don't want to come. That's like me saying I don't hate or that's like me saying, like, oh, I hate living in Quebec, don't come here. But it's like, it's still beautiful. Like, you can still come and visit. What about Scottish? I want to visit all the countries, but I especially want to visit Japan for obvious reasons. And it's not just because I'm a weeb. It's because I genuinely like the culture and the country. I would love to go there for like a language school course or something. That'd be really fun. And I could teach English to the little youngsters. That would be really cute. Wolf Girl teaches English in Japan. Trust me, Sweden is great. Yeah, see? Beautiful context. You know me. Hello from California. Ooh, nice. I never been to California. In fact, I never even left the East Coast. But I would love to travel to the West Coast someday and visit all the sites like the Grand Canyon and California and things like that. This ada, sweet Lord. I actually have a language thing on my phone where I was starting to learn like basic Swedish and basic Norwegian. It doesn't have anything for Japanese though, so I had to use a different not map app for that. But when I go to a natural class, like the thing is with me, like I want to go to college, but it's mostly because I miss the school environment. Like I miss being in school, and I miss like I don't know. Like I feel like that would be the easiest way for me to make friends, especially since I'm not working. I mean, I could work, but like if I don't, if I decide to just do this, like I want to be able to make friends. Ooh, from Arizona. Yay, Arizona. What would you do if your voice is gone from screaming a lot? I would use one of those text to speech. That would be very interesting. How's it going in Florida? It is going amazing. So many beautiful sights. And we're hoping next week, depending on like the weather and stuff, we're gonna go to the Clearwater Aquarium so I can see Winter and Hope. So that's gonna be fun. I don't know what Ghost Jinsama is. Vad tycker du om Olaf Palm? I'm really bad with pronunciation, so if you don't put pronunciations on, they're gonna be really, really bad, trust me. That's why I couldn't handle learning French. Like, the way French pronounces a lot of their words makes no sense to me, and I just can't grasp it. And I'm just horrible. And it doesn't help that I can't even learn, like, just, like, France French. No, it has to be Quebecois. Quebecois is the worst. I hate it. There's so many, like, different rules, and the way they, like, put words together, it's so different. I tried to speak French before, and it was difficult. They couldn't understand me, so I ended up just speaking in English and hoping they understood me then. But yeah, when we went to go to the pier to look for dolphins, we stopped at Starbucks to get a coffee because we got up early that morning. And I was like, no, let me order this time. I waited 2 years for this. I took this for granted. So I literally, I was able to order myself and my family coffees, and it was really nice. It's nice to have my independence back. Hello, Jack. Oh, understanding Italian. Very nice. My mom's friend is Italian. Like, legit. But he's the one that lives in Jacksonville, I think. I don't know if I-95 is packed today because I haven't been there. Not for a long time. So I don't know. Because I didn't come here by car, I came here by plane. And I will say the plane was packed. Big time packed. I don't know. I don't know if there's a journalist here. Like, you can literally Google this stuff or look it up on YouTube. Because I've only been to, like, Ontario, and that was mostly, like, Niagara Falls, and then Quebec, and that was it. I would love to visit more places in Canada. But I do know they do have, like, especially, like, with water stuff. Because they have a lot of lakes. If you go to the Maritimes, there's the ocean. But yeah. Let's try to solve the Paul murder together. Yes. We are now detectives. Detective Wolfykins. I pronounce every word perfect and not understand a word. For me, like, it's like if I have a nice like study, I don't know, like if I have a nice routine for learning, I can learn it pretty well, but it's just pronunciation. And it's oddly enough, I have no problems with pronouncing like Japanese words. I have a better time. Maybe because I watch a lot of anime too, so I can hear how they speak. There's not a lot of movies or shows I like watching in French. Ironic. Imagine if there was anime but it was in French. That would be interesting. But yeah. And yeah, there's a lot of forests in Canada, but you have to be careful because you can get attacked by coyotes and other wild animals and bears, and like literally there's like no one lives up there. Everybody just lives like right at the border of the states for obvious reasons. Because it's freaking cold. It would be a good detective, it would be a great visual novel. Yes. Hello, Joshua. I know a little bit of Spanish from when I was in school. I took Spanish class because at that time I was moving to Florida again, so I wanted to learn some Spanish. But yeah, now I have to brush it up on my Spanish again. Spanish Wolfykins. I mean, it's not really a requirement, especially up here. Like there's no... I have no reason to actually learn Spanish. I just think it's fun learning different languages. But my memory is bad, so I would forget instantly. Unless I practice it all the time. Yeah, Spanish was really easy to learn. But it's been like over a decade since I learned it, so I don't remember. But yeah. I've taken 8 years and still not have learned a word. Oh boy. Yeah, I only took like 1 class of Spanish. And it only lasted like half a year. Because at my high school, we didn't have like 8 classes. We had 4 classes. And then they would change after half of the year was up. So like starting from like August when we start school until like mid-January or something, we would have only 4 classes. And then after that, we would have new 4 classes that we would take from January to like June or whenever school ended. Which was really nice. I liked that. So that's what I mean where I only took Spanish for half a year because I didn't need to take it for the whole year. No, we're not talking about murder mysteries, at least not for today. Not for this stream. It might give people anxiety. We'll save that for the horror channel. In my high school we got 6. Oh wow. Primary, middle, and high school. I wish we could learn languages in like elementary, like primary school, but nope, we did it. It wasn't until high school. And I took French just because I thought it was more interesting, and I kind of knew some basic French from when my brother took French classes. So I thought it would be really easy for me. And it was ironic because we actually watched a video of like Quebec City, and we learned, like we watched a video of like the Winter Carnival and stuff. And it's funny because I would have lived there even like a decade later. I would have thunk it. Yeah, I really enjoyed that class. It was actually a really fun class. That and my Spanish class was pretty fun too. But I was with a lot of freshmen, so luckily they were pretty nice. But oh my god, the freshmen at my high school were so lazy. So lazy. They complained a lot too. Guys, we gotta keep this English only, please. I know we're talking about languages, but doesn't mean you have to speak in that language. English only. It's better for the mods. And not just mods, but like everyone else as well. Yeah, I feel like learning languages when you're young is so much easier to pick up compared to like when you're an adult. Yeah, that's how it was for my schools. Like, if you didn't take a foreign language class in high school, you were forced to take it in college. Like, if you go to college or university, you were forced to take it. And I heard that it's so much harder compared to, like, high school for foreign languages. So, yeah. Favorite show as a kid? I really liked Courage the Cowardly Dog. I liked a lot of Teen Nick shows too back in those days, like the Amanda Show, all that, and stuff like that. What else? I liked. I'm trying to think of all the shows I liked when I was a kid. I like SpongeBob. I still like SpongeBob. What am I saying? And I liked. I can't remember. I watched a lot of TV when I was growing up, but I can barely remember them. I watched Roly Poly Oly. I remember watching that while getting ready for school when I was like little. I don't know if you guys remember that, because that is such a like early aughts thing, like late 90s, early aughts. But I did that. Dragon Tales was my jam. I don't remember Dragon Tales. I remember DuckTales, but I don't remember Dragon Tales. And I watched a lot of Pokemon, but I don't remember a lot of it. But I do remember watching a lot of Pokemon. What else did I watch? I watched a lot of Disney and Nickelodeon, and I watched a lot of Rick and Morty. No, I'm an adult now. We're talking about shows that I watched when I was a kid, and trust me, Rick and Morty was not around when I was a kid. That's how old I am. Roly Poly Oly. Yeah, it was like a old show. Yep. That's what I used to watch that every morning before getting ready for school. And then, oh yeah, I watched a lot of PBS shows as well. I can't really remember. Do you guys remember Reading Rainbow? Reading Rainbow. I missed that show. I used to watch that a lot. Reading Rainbow, and I watched a lot of Magic the School Bus. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a detective dog. Oh yeah, I watched Max and Ruby. Not as much, but I watched it like a little bit. And there was a Canadian show that I used to watch. That was about like Little Bear. Like a little bear and his family. I don't remember. Was it called Little Bear? I don't know, but that was like a Canadian show. I used to watch that. And I watched Lunette the Clown. That was another Canadian show that I used to watch. Clifford. Yes, I watched Clifford. God, this is bringing back old memories. Holy crap. Yes, Rugrats. I loved Rugrats so freaking much. I was obsessed with Rugrats when I was a kid. Anytime it came on, I would get like excited because I loved Rugrats. Especially when they had like their spookier episodes. Oh, yes. And I watch a lot of Goosebumps. That's definitely something I grew up with. I remember like I would come home from kindergarten. My mom would be watching like her like soap opera shows because I would get off school at like 1 o'clock. And I would just go to my room and I would watch Goosebumps, like The Haunted Mask and Werewolf of Fever Swamp and stuff like that. I don't think I've seen Martha Speaks, but I have seen Curious George. Tell me you watched Johnny Test. Yep, I've seen Johnny Test. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Cat Dog. Little Bear in the Big Blue House. No. It's not. That's just called Bear in the Big Blue House. But I have seen that one. But no, Little Bear was like a cartoon, and it was like he was with like a human girl named Emily, and he was friends with like a duck and things like that. And I think it was just called Little Bear, but I don't know if it was called something else with that. Yep, Ren and Skippy. I've seen that. Ren and Skippy. And yeah. I watched a lot of TV, like I said. You're a VTuber, awesome. Yeah, where were you? I'm kidding. I haven't used this model in a while, to be fair. Because it used to slow down my computer. But I think it was my old computer. Yes, I've actually seen The Sandlot. I was just thinking about that movie, too. Adam's Family. Oh my gosh, yes. Yep, Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was one of my favorite shows watching growing up. Arthur. Yep, I've seen a lot of Arthur. Johnny Bravo. Yes. And like Fairly Odd Parents. Jimmy Neutron. Mumin Trollet. I don't know what that is. Mummin Trollet. Yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, I am a classic 90s baby. I watch all of those shows. I even watched, you probably don't, because a lot of you guys are pretty young, unless you're about my age and you might know this show. But there was a show on Disney that I used to watch when I was really young. Was what was it called? It was a live action one. It wasn't like a cartoon, but it was like one of those like kid shows. It was oh god, I can't. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it now. I think it was called Out of the Box. I can't really explain it because I don't remember it too much, but I know it was like something like where it was where it's like a tree house or something. I don't know. But I really liked that show when I was growing up. Danny Phantom. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, and I also really liked Tales of the Crypt. I liked a lot of spooky shows too growing up. Like I used to watch Scariest Places on Earth. I don't know if you guys know that show. There was another one. It was mostly like a prank thing, but it was like to get the person to be super scared. But I forgot what it was called. I used to watch it all the time growing up, me and my family. But it was basically where you put a very mean prank on your family or friends. But it was like a... was it Fear Factor? No. Scare Factor? Scare something. It was Scare something. I don't remember. Someone might know, hopefully. Because I really don't remember. But it was basically where, like, you scare the living daylights out of someone, and they do such an amazing job. Like, it's not, like, just a simple little prank. Like, they go all out. Like, I remember this girl was, like, crying because she's, like, surrounded by, like, vampires, and they made it look really real. Like, it was awesome. My favorite one was where it was, like, this guy got, like, a new job at, like, a lab facility, and he found out that it looked like they were doing illegal experiments, and there was like this weird little creature, and they made this creature look really legit and scary. Was it Fear Factor? I'm gonna look this up, okay? And I hope it's on YouTube, because I would love to start watching that again. I think it was Fear Factor. Another show that I watch was Scariest Places on Earth. I used to love watching that too. Fear Factor. No, it wasn't Fear Factor. Because these aren't like pranks, these are like challenges. So yeah, no, it's not Fear Factor. But I have seen that one as well. Trust me, it's more than just eating bad food. But no, it was something else. Ah, God, I can't remember. And it sucks because I remembered it like over a year ago. And now I can't remember it now. Why is your Google so damn cute? But it was like pranks, like... and I don't remember. I think it was Scare Tactics. Was it? Hold on, let me look this up. Scare Tactics. I found it. It was that. Scare Tactics. Scariest Places is the best. I know, right? I love that. I love that and Scare Tactics. Yeah, I literally looked it up just as you said it, Abyss. But yeah, it was Scare Tactics. Yes, that. Oh my God, I lived for that show. I lived for those two shows. Scariest Places on Earth and Scare Tactics. Oh my gosh, Shante, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you. Oh. Is that called Are You Afraid of the Dark? I've seen a little bit of that, but I don't remember too much of it. I'm gonna have to rewatch them. I do have some horror books that I would love to read for like my second channel. I think that'd be really fun. Now I'm broke. It's okay. We can embrace the broke life together. But yeah. It feels so weird being home alone now. Because literally, like, this is literally the first time I've been home alone since I moved here. Because either my brother's working and my mom was home, or my mom was working and my brother was home. But my mom gets off at like 2:30. The Wade is here. Hello, the Wade. They're both off on Friday and Saturday, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a gaming stream. I might, depending on how late it is or if we're doing anything. Because the thing is, this is why I can't wait to have my own room, because if I do streams, I have to either do them at night when they're both going to bed, or I would have to do it while they're see, I'm losing my voice again, while they're working, because my computer is set up in the living room again. So yeah, scary stories to tell in the dark, best book series. What about The Walking Dead? I do like The Walking Dead. Or at least I used to. I haven't watched the later seasons, though. I got kind of bored of, like, the same old bullshit. So, yeah, I stopped watching it after a few seasons. But I do want to, like, see what happens at the same time. So I do want to, like, get back into it just so I can see what happens. But it's definitely gotten really boring lately. Goosebumps also, but the show was kind of weird. Oh, yeah, I know. The acting was really weird, too. Some of it was bad. But not as bad as Troll 2. If you guys have ever seen Troll 2, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I wish I could send you $150. Why, though? You don't need to send me that much. It doesn't even cost that much to get a commission from me. Which, by the way, as soon as my voice heals, I will be reopening up commissions, but it's not going to be from Wizio. I think I'm going to make like a coffee page. I think that might be easier, or at least make like a Trello or something. I don't know. And do, because I don't want to pay for coffee. Like, I feel like that beats the purpose. But I don't want to do it from Patreon either, because I feel like it's not fair to do like the same people every month when there's other people who want to get a commission. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's why I liked Wizio, because there's like different services. Like, I like the layout of it. I just don't like that I really don't get paid. Thoughts on Undertale? I don't know much about it. I just know the memes of it from other people, but I've never played it or anything. The kitchen sink episode. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we all do at this point. We all know what it's like to be broke. Here, buy a jar of pickles. Thanks, Roberto. Use $1 and be broke like me. Well, now I have $6, so I can buy me all kinds of ramen and a jar of pickles and cookies. Because I love cookies. I'm obsessed. Oh, you want to know something weird? The foods here already taste so much better than they do in Quebec. Except for the poutine. I do miss the poutine. But, like, I remember having a Twinkie up in Quebec, and it was so dry and nasty. And I had it, like, multiple times. So I thought, okay, maybe I just got a bad box or a bad package. No, every time I got them, they were just horrible. And it's from the exact same brand. Like, it's from Hostess. Like, how does that happen? And I got a box of it, like, last night, and it was so moist and creamy and delicious. And I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. And me and my brother ate the whole box in one night because we're fatties. No, but they were really, really good. And they only come in, like, 10, so I shared them with my mom and my brother. So everybody got a chance to have a few, so it was yummy. sadly, I had to use my stimulus check to ship my boxes. I'm not happy about it because I could have used it for literally anything else. But instead, I had to use it to ship boxes. Sad. But at least if we ever get another stimulus check, I'll be able to get I'll be able to use it for something else, or at least save it. Oh my gosh, Ninetale Fox, thank you so much for the $9.99, and hello. You guys are so cute. Cookies come in jars? You didn't know that? You never heard of the cookie jar? Oh, those are the best. You come home from school and you just go to the cookie jar and you get a cookie out. Ah, the best. That was my childhood. That was a lot of people's childhood, actually. Do you plan on gaming on your channel? I actually have some gaming. A lot of them are unlisted though, but I do have a Left 4 Dead video with this 2D model that I posted last week. So you can check that out. It's only like 30 minutes because it was a test stream, but it was still really cute and funny. You're lucky with that 62 cents. The real Twinkies. Oof. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know why, but the foods in Quebec are really dry. Like, even when I would get, like, chicken, it would just be dry. It's like, why is everything so dry? I like them moist. I'm playing this on 2 phones. Not sure why. Oh, boy. I got paid today, so I'm rocking on over $400. Ooh, nice. I don't get paid until, like, in like 5 days. That is if I get enough money from YouTube. And then I don't get paid till the beginning of next month. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Which is why I like doing commissions, like custom work, because I can get paid different times throughout the month. I just have to figure out how I want to do it, you know. Jarred cookies and bagged milk. I remember bagged milk from Canada. Oh yeah, them Girl Scout cookies are really the best. Love your model, by the way. Thank you. I have to fix the eyes because I use a different webcam because that's me. Mint chocolate. I don't mind mint chocolate. I used to like, what was it called? Yorkies? Something like that. I don't know. But they were pretty good. Chicken wing, I'm taking my money. Mr. Crystal SpongeBob Silver 62 cents. What? Moist. Yes. Oh, hello, Mr. President. How's running the country going? Chicken macaroni, chilling with my homies. If I could live off of chocolate mint cookies. I'm not a big fan of mint. Like, I like peppermint. York peppermint patty. Yes, I do like that. My grandpa used to love keeping those. And he used to give them to me. And those are the only ones I like. Because usually I'm not a big fan of chocolate mint. But I really like those York peppermint patties. I have so many boxes that shipped. I don't even know if I have any more or not. I have so much. Here in Japan, everything is moist. Face reveal at 1 million? Maybe. I actually already did a face reveal. Top favorite candy of all. My favorite candy is Reese Cups. I love, 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 love Reese Cups. They're so yummy. Where? Where what? What? Oh, you mean the face reveal? Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm not sure. Face reveal, I made a video of a face reveal, but I think it's privated now. But that was up like 3 years ago. And then 2 years ago, I posted a selfie of myself multiple times on the Discord server and in the YouTube community tab and on Twitter and things like that. I would help you, but we live in the same state. No, I'm actually not going to unpack. I don't feel like there's the point of it because I don't have any room here. Like, I literally don't even have my own bedroom, so I'm gonna wait and until we move into the bigger apartment, and then I can start unpacking. That way everything's already in a box and we're good to go. Sorry for not knowing of the cookie jar. It's okay. It's probably not a thing where you live. Hell, I didn't even start doing it right away until I was a bit older. So, yeah. And thank you so much for the $8. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ow! I can still do my high-pitched voice. My favorite candy is Redskins. I never heard of that. What is it? Is it like a chocolate type of candy? Is it a fruity candy? Aren't they made from peanuts, Reese's Pieces? I think they're called. I have no idea. Well, yeah, it's peanut butter. But yeah, I love Reese's Pieces and peanut butter. I love that stuff. He's flexing on us. Oh, if you think that's flexing, you should have been here a few streams ago, like back in 2018, 2019. I used to have 2 to 3 people like try to be at the top because I used to have like a thing like over here. I had to fix that though, because my OBS is like new now, so I had to like redo everything. But I used to have it where it would show like the top donators, and so I would have like 2 to 3 people like constantly donate high. And I'm like, oh my god, you guys are gonna give me a heart attack. Stop. But yeah. I'm from South Florida. Oh, I used to live in South Florida. I lived in Hollywood. Cardboard boxes count as furniture. HoloLive. Maybe, but I like having my own characters. That's the only thing. Like with HoloLive, you don't use your own characters. They give you a character and they tell you what to do. I like doing my own thing. Sure, the opportunity would be amazing. I think it would be a lot of fun, but I just like doing my own thing. I like having my own original character, especially this character. It means a lot to me. And I like being able to say what I want, do what I want. I like being independent. Aw, Fury. I still would help pay for something. But thank you, I appreciate that. But I think I'm just gonna stay with my family. Help take care of my mom. She's at that age where I have to take care of her a little bit. Can I have your greatest hiya? I would, but my voice is not subpar yet. So I can't really give you the greatest hiya. I can just go, hiya, and that's it. What's your opinion on Shrek? I love Shrek. Despite all the memes, I really do love Shrek. Miami and Homestead. Oh, I've been to Miami. I've been on Miami Beach and everything. Walked around the city, but that was like years ago. I'd love to go to Miami Beach again. At least just one more time. After the pandemic calms down, because I'm doing this while cooking breakfast. I haven't even eaten yet. It's like 11:30 and I haven't eaten yet. I might stop the stream in a half hour. Stop at noon, just so that way I can like get something to eat and kind of watch a movie and just relax, since I don't have to worry about recording. And yeah. All of ice cream is made from ice, but it was flavored ice with no color. It just looks like normal ice, but you have been bamboozled. Wolfie don't need no man. Nope, I don't need no man or woman. All I have is myself, and that is okay. My grandma used to always put some treats in a drawer in the kitchen when we came over. Me and my little brother would always check it out after we greeted them. Fun times. Aw, that's so cute. My grandpa used to keep like a bunch of like candy and treats and stuff for us. Do you like horror games? I love horror games, but I get scared really easily when it comes to horror games. Like, I love horror, don't get me wrong. I love horror. I love going to haunted houses and haunted attractions. I love watching horror movies. I love watching people play horror games, and I love horror games, but I get so scared. So sometimes I'm kind of a coward when I actually play them, but I love horror games so much. In Japan, we have weird Oreo flavors like green tea. They have green tea everything in Japan. I tried the green tea Pocky. That was interesting. Yeah, horror movies, they're not as good as they used to be. Like, you can tell what's happening. But horror games, like, the stories are so interesting, and I don't know why they can't apply that to movies. Like, horror movies are so bad nowadays, but, like, horror games, like, the stories are just really creative and really fun and scary. Dying Light. I might. Man or woman. Well, I am pansexual or bisexual. Monkey. Rejecting man and return to monkey. Yes. Wolfie plays Resident Evil 4. I played Resident Evil. I played all the Resident Evil games. Except for 7. I never played 7, but that's because I don't care for 7. I think it's kind of stupid. No offense to people who might like it, but I just don't care for it. I watched a Let's Play of it, but I just never played it myself. The other games I have played. I think my favorite Resident Evil games are 2 and 3. 3 might be my top favorite, but I really liked both. Claire Redfield was my first girl crush, so there's that. I remember crushing on her big time when I was a kid. I spelled it wrong again. It happens to me all the time. It's okay. Hello, Foxy. How are you? I get you to play a game that will break soul. I'm trying to remember what 4 was. Was that with Leon Kennedy and he had to save like a girl, like a president's daughter or something? I can't remember. It's been a while. I think the last Resident Evil game I played was RE6. RE7 didn't seem like Resident Evil. Right? I know! It did not feel like Resident Evil 7 at all. Dead by Daylight. I actually had that game. It's just, it's such a big file and I keep like losing space. So I haven't been able to like play it yet. But I'm hoping I'll get to play it soon with friends now that I'm like, once I get more like stable. Still working on my mental health a bit. Reject American. No. Are you 4 in Spain? What? I love the avatar. Thank you. Hello, Anime Thighs. I post quite a bit of that on my JFF. Just saying. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But I can't talk about too much because YouTube will freak out. Because it's adults. I love Pepsi Zero Sugar. It's so good. It's my favorite drink. They don't even have 24 packs up in Quebec, which is really weird. Then again, you know, Americans, we love our soda pops. Play with me, I might be doo-doo. I have some friends that had the game. We just have to like figure out a time to do it. And I had to like test it out first before I start streaming it. YouTube is a big annoying. Yeah. Like, I don't even know what I can post anymore on YouTube. Any YouTuber posts anything. Might have to stop by the JFF. The link to that is on my Twitter. So if you ever want to like get a link to that specific website and check it out, that would be in my Twitter account, my Twitter profile. I need to redo my links so that way I can pin them. So you might have to scroll down a little bit, but it's there. And I could do custom videos from that too. I just haven't set it up yet because I don't want people to start buying customs and I'm not even ready for it, you know. lot of foul language. Oh, I'm used to that. I curse like a sailor. But that probably won't be on YouTube. That'll probably be more like a Twitch thing. Post all the scenes and see what sticks. I know. Like, I know, like, content creators that post a lot of, like, sexualized content on YouTube and it's still not taken down. And then you post something that has nothing to do with it and then it's like, boom, taken down. It's like, what? I had an old channel that got taken down due to, like, spam. And I'm like, what spam? I post barely even once a month. Like, what are you talking about? I think my ex just, like, spammed the report button. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I hardly had videos on that channel anyway, so I didn't mind that it got deleted, but it sucked. I didn't even get a warning for it or anything. It just, like, poofed. It was gone. Oh my god, that's what freaking Wade sings all the time. What do we do with the drunken sailor? That's such a Wade thing. I guess I have 15 drunk sailors on shortly. What microphone do you use? I am using the Blue Yeti, but I do have the 3DO. I just need to get stuff for it. Like, I need to figure out what kind of tripod to use for it, because I have no idea what it's supposed to go on. But it's supposed to go on something, so I need to get some kind of tripod to get it to, like, stand up. And then I need to get those, X's are quite annoying, especially mine. And then I need to get those, like, the recorders, because it doesn't record, like, to the laptop like how the Blue Yeti does. I need to get one of those, like, expensive, like, recorders. So, yeah. And I haven't been able to do that, so every time I would get the money, I had to spend on other things. So, literally, I've had the 3DO for, like, 3 years, but I just never got a chance to use it because I never got the things I needed for it. So, yeah. But I do have it, though. I just need to get other stuff for it. And prawns. Yep. Oh, yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody. I was just singing that song in the car the other day. It came on and we were just singing it loud in the car. It was great with the windows down, the ocean breeze blowing and the palm trees and the sunshine. Ah, it was beautiful. A toner microphone stand, it's great. I don't know what that is, but I'll look that up. 2 9s and 9 larges. Oh, large soda. Everyone calls it soda down here, but I grew up more northern, so we always called it pop, and I still call it pop. Like if I was to tell my mom I'm getting drinks, I'd be like, I'm gonna go get myself some pop. So we still call it pop. That or I'll say I'm getting myself some Bepsi. Bepis. Man culture. Are you a shy type in real life? Oh, definitely. I have severe social anxiety in real life. I mean, yeah, it's the same thing. We just call it different. Like, I know someone, was it North Carolina or South Carolina? They call it Coke. Unless they were saying something specifically, but they'll be like, you want a Coke? When really it's like Mountain Dew. But yeah, up in the northern states, or at least where I was from, we always called it pop. But down here they call it soda. Or soda pop. But yeah. Ready for the suckers to bloom here in Japan? They're not blooming yet. They should be blooming. I don't know where you're from, but I know a lot of people have already posted pictures and videos of the sakuras blooming in Japan since like March. I am from the east coast of America. I live in Florida. But I'm on the west side of Florida, so I can witness sunsets on the beach, which is quite lovely. It's actually a lot better over here compared to like the east side of Florida. The east side of Florida is a nightmare. Yeah, I know, right? Australians are just British Texans. Oh my god. Japan cola. Call Mountain Dew Coke sin. I know, right? Like, I feel like that would be really weird. Like, at least cola would make sense, but Coke? Yeah. Unless you were going through the drive-thru, then they would say specifically if they wanted something, but they always called it, like, Coke or something. I don't know. I don't know if they still do that, but I know they did way back then. I hear people say pop in Oregon. Yeah, it's like northern states. They call it, like, pop. But, like, southern states, they call it soda. Me, sometimes I say both. Sometimes I'll say I'm getting myself soda, or I'll say I'm getting pop, or I'll say I'm getting a drink, or I'll say the exact drink that I'm getting. Like I'm saying, I'm getting Pepsi Max. Psycho cherry blossoms and below death? No, they're not. Florida girl becomes VTuber, gets popular. Actually, I am a true Floridian. I was born here. But sadly, I didn't grow up here. But I'll be spending the rest of my days here. So I'm happy about that, at least. I'll spend my adulthood here. Oh yeah, Southeast Florida is horrible. I hated living down there. We call every soft drink here in Japan cola. In the UK, we call it pop. Ooh, see? Well, at least I don't feel that weird for calling it pop. I receive ooh. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, I can't really use my lolly voice at the moment because my voice is still healing. You call it soft drink? I don't. Some people do, but I usually just say pop or soda. Or soda pop. Or I just say drinks. Like, I would just be, I'm gonna go get a drink. You want a drink? And that's it. That's simple. Dark Planet Cola. I'm Australian, so common phrase. Aww. I like Australian accents, though. I think they're cute. I think they're very cute. Born and raised in the zone, I love it and hate it. Well, we're gonna sync with Florida, no. Okay, so now she's from the south. From the deep south. Florida equals Atlantis. Maybe? I don't know. I just think of it as a nice tropical island. I was gonna say something else, but YouTube friendly. Ada ada. Score. Alunya. It's about as high as I can get my voice to go without destroying it. I want to know something sad. They don't have good Tyson Nuggies in Quebec. Been to all kinds of different stores. Not a single Tyson Nuggies. So I went to Walmart last night and I got me some Tyson Nuggies. And that's exactly what I'm going to be eating as soon as I'm done with this stream. We have Disney World and Universal though. Oh yes, we have a lot of stuff here. We have Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal, Islands of Adventure, Busch Gardens, all kinds of stuff. Central Florida is the best. I love it. I'm gonna dip it so late right now where I'm from and I have to wake up early to see it. Bye Haruki, thank you so much for coming. I'll probably be ending the stream soon anyway, so you won't be missing much. No Tyson Nuggies? I know, right? Dino Nuggies, yes. Yeah, they didn't have that either. I was sad. I went through 2 years without some good Nuggies. Can I visit you in person, Lyra? No. I barely get a chance to see my online friends in person. Unless, like, you're in the area and I'm willing to do, like, a meet and greet, maybe. But other than that, no. I died 13 for cuteness for this stream. Yes, I need some good chicken nuggies and chicken tendies. I know, right? It really is. It's very sad. So I am excited to have my nuggies and my Pepsi Zero Sugar. I wish they just kept it as Pepsi Max. Saying Pepsi Zero Sugar just sounds dumb to me. I don't know why. Central and Upstate is great. I went there once and I never wanted to leave. I know, right? It's so beautiful up here. Especially if you live in the west side of Florida. West side is so much nicer. So pretty here. So peaceful. Oh, what is your question? Did they at least have Tyson chicken patties? Nope, no Tyson at all. They didn't have a lot of stuff that I used to eat. Hello, Akamu. I'm so sorry, I'm so bad with the names, but hello. And hello, Steph. For new topic coverage to see more and hope things go well for you. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been very active with any kind of content for the last 2 years due to how bad my mental health was, so hopefully that'll get better. My content's still going to be slow at first just because I'm still getting used to things here and letting my voice heal a bit. And then I'll be back in business and then it's over for you bitches. No, I'm kidding. But seriously though. My Jan 1 million says at the end of the year. Oh, I don't think I can get that. I'd be lucky if I can get a like 50,000, let alone 100,000, let alone 1,000,000. Oh wait, 1,000,000? That was English. See, I spent too much time in Quebec. I lost my English. Sweet home Alabama. Can you do a backflip? No, I've never been able to do a backflip. Don't plan on visiting or moving to Canada. You can visit Canada. Canada is a very beautiful country. I just don't really care for Quebec that much. And even then, I would visit Quebec because it's very beautiful, but I would not want to live in Quebec. Other places in Canada I probably would be fine living in, but I have no reason to live in Canada now. Like, I have a really close friend that lives in Ontario, but it's just I want to be with my family, and I wouldn't be happy with the long winters in Canada. I feel like I'd be much better living down here. And I have been. I've been a lot happier. But I would still love to visit Canada again. Plus, at least their healthcare is better. Actually, I think every country is better than America's. What's wrong with Alabama? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I like the song. That's why I was singing it. New donation go 1,000,000. Oh my gosh. What would that even look like? Hi, you're cool. Oh, thank you. You're pretty cool too. I mean, to be fair, barely learning to talk. To be fair, I hardly spoke when I lived up in Quebec. Ow. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to fix myself so I can be more comfy. I almost fell off my chair. That would have been embarrassing. But yeah, I've what's the word I'm thinking of? Yeah, I lost my independence when I was living in Quebec. Like, I get a knock on the door and I freak out. I mean, I used to get a bit of anxiety before just because I have anxiety, but it just feels good to be able to, like, answer to people because I can understand them and not freak out because I don't know their language. Now, I think it would be different if it was in Montreal. Like, if I lived in Montreal, I think it'd be fine because everyone at least knows English. But in Quebec City, there's hardly any English. Unless you're, like, in the big city, like in the downtown area, a lot of them, for the most part, can speak a little bit of English. But other than that, yeah. Or if they do speak English, their accents are so thick it's hard to understand them, or it's very broken English, like very basic English. Minnesota, New York, Montana, Florida, and even California, but I can't decide. That is a huge, like, I think it depends on your lifestyle. Like, for example, you mentioned northern states. Are you the person who likes the cold? Are you the person who likes a lot of snow? Because Minnesota gets a lot of snow. It's like South Canada, as they always say. But if you prefer, like, the heat, or you prefer, like, warmer... And no, I'm not saying that Florida and California never gets cold, because trust me, it does get cold down here. It just doesn't last for very long, and there's never snow. And if you're that type of person who likes tropical stuff, then you can do that. California would be a nice place to live, but you have to deal with a lot of like earthquakes, and it's very, very expensive. I mean, it's expensive to live here in Florida too, but I think California is even worse. And we don't have we just have hurricane seasons, but as long as you prepare, you're fine. Like I have a family member who literally has lived there for many, many years and never had issues with the hurricanes. It's just like a big storm, basically. And they let you know ahead of time if it's bad enough where you need to evacuate, but other than that, we're perfectly safe as long as you have all of your food and you stock up early. Like we're not waiting until hurricane season starts stocking up. Like we've been stocking up. Like my mom's been stocking up since like March. Like we have so much like different soaps, we have a lot of water, we have a lot of food, just like stocked up. So, and like canned food too, just in case like, you know, electricity goes out for days, like we'll be fine. So yeah, so we have a lot of stuff already like stored and ready for us, so we're pretty good so far. Amaiwa Shinderu. Nani? I love that. I forget. I know how crippling anxiety can be. I can get so much better though. Yeah. Gets cold for 3 days and it rains. Just returned from the hard base live chat. I regretted it immediately. What? 100 billion is a number, I think. Then it gets hot. Yeah. I prefer warm and hot places. I don't really like the cold. Yeah, so then you wouldn't want to live in Montana, Minnesota, or New York because they get very cold. And the winters are pretty long because they're very, very north states. So prefer like warm and hot places, then the south would be better. It's like southern states. But Florida has a lot of attractions too if you're into like that kind of stuff, and we have beautiful beaches. But I can't say too much for California because I've never been there. I just know like basics. Hurricanes are better than tornadoes. Oh yeah. It's funny because I love storms, but ever since like a few years ago, we would hardly ever, like I haven't seen a good storm since I lived in West Virginia, and that was like a decade ago. Like we used to get really good thunderstorms, and then ever since I moved to Pennsylvania and to Quebec, it would hardly storm. It would like rain and stuff, but that was it. There was no thunder and lightning. There was no like good storm. And if there was a storm, it literally lasted for like 2 seconds. Not even lying. 2 seconds, and that's it. But here, like, I haven't even been here for a week, and we already got like one day that had lots of really good storms. So I love that. What do you think of opossums? I think they're cute. Hurricane is just like 2 months away. Yep. It's in June. What's it like in America? Hell. I mean, visiting, yes. Living, ugh. I mean, it's not bad to live here. I prefer living here than living in like Quebec or Canada just because things are cheaper down here. But the problem with that is our healthcare system sucks. It sucks hardcore. You have to pay so much money for health insurance. And if you don't have health insurance, then you have to pay the IRS money for not having it. It's so retarded. Like, excuse us for like if you're dying, too bad. I guess I'll just die. I mean, I literally was forced to go to the hospital by a cop for my mental health because I was suicidal. And I was there for only like 3 days. I went home on the 3rd day, or 4th day, I mean. And I had like $10,000 I had to pay. But luckily, at that time, they helped me get health insurance, and I was able to get the insurance to cover it. So I got very lucky. Otherwise, I would probably still be in debt. It's 2 a.m. Should I go to sleep? You can. I'm going to be getting off in like 5 minutes. Because I'm really hungry. So, yeah. Florida does have some good storms. Oh, yes. It's beautiful. And apparently it's really cool going to the beach and seeing, like, the bigger waves, like, from a storm. Oh, I love it. How was your day? I forgot to ask. My day's been good. It's just a nice, chill day. My mom be getting off work in, like, a couple of hours or so. Like 2.5 hours she'd be getting off. I'm not sure if we have anything planned. We're probably just gonna relax. And stuff, so, yeah. It's expensive to be poor, yeah. Dream home Finland? Ooh. That would be pretty. I think Finland's really beautiful. Thank God you were able to get it. I know. Oh my God. It's so expensive. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet this morning either. Which is weird because I actually have foods that I can make for breakfast, but I just wasn't hungry. But now I am, and I want my nuggies. I want my cheeky nuggies. Till you end the stream. Okay. Yeah, I'd be getting off in like 4 minutes. I figured getting off right at noon would be a perfect time to end the stream. $1,000 bill. Oh God. Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, America is really bad when it comes to that stuff. If it wasn't for that, I think it would be at least pleasurable to live in, because America has a lot of really beautiful states and a lot of amazing things that you can do here. It's just the healthcare sucks. Big time. And like, we can never get a decent president, but that's a whole thing I'm not even going to get into. Like, the government is like, oof. But yeah, other than that though, I think America is a pretty good country. Or I think it has the ability to be a great country, but it's just like not at the moment. Want a hug, Lyra? Sure, I can always go for a hug. Their prison film looks like a freaking condo. Oh my gosh. But still, don't go to prison. Don't do bad things. Be a good little wolfling and don't do bad things. Sorry. I had to like switch positions again. Oh yeah. He wasn't really... I just can't believe when good presidents get assassinated. Like, why? So far, I've been really happy moving back home. I was a bit worried because my mom isn't the best person to live with. She gets mad over the silliest and the simplest things, and she's very vocal about it. So like, if I have a friend come over, I get really embarrassed because she's just a very vocal person, and she's just very like, she's not the best person to live with. But I would much rather deal with her and be here and be with people that love me and people that's going to give me kind of attention than to be isolated and lonely in Quebec where I can't even go anywhere. And at least there's vaccines, so we're all going to get vaccinated. So that way, at least I would feel a little bit safer. Like an Asian mom. I don't know what Asian moms are like. In Finland, everyone is happy. Aww. Good ones go too soon. They really do. It's sad. It's very sad. Wolfykins for president. Both are Wolfykins. President 2025 or something. I don't know after the 4 years. Like a Hispanic mom? I don't know. My mom's just a normal American. She's from Pennsylvania. How do you like having that? You're weird. I can give you all the attention you want and need. Aw, well thanks. My cousin who lives in Pennsylvania actually just got COVID. So hopefully he'll have a speedy recovery. But that's why I really want to get vaccinated, because I just want to, I feel safer if I get vaccinated. I mean, I know it's not like a 100% prevention, obviously, but yeah. Alright, well, it is noon now, and I'm gonna go because I'm a very hungry bean. I'm gonna get me some chicken nuggies, and probably gonna watch like a movie or something until my mom gets home. I don't really have chores to do or anything. I did the dishes last night for her, and I even put them away, and so I have no chores to do. So, because me and her had to figure out what to do with my dresser, which you'll see in my apartment tour video. I just got one of those cheap little dresser things, just so I can have a place for my clothes and stuff. But other than that, yeah. Can't eat anything for 2 hours. Oh no. Yeah, I know that feeling. Hi Wolfie here. She's leaving. Bye Wolfie. Sorry Ninja. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours and I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna get me some chicken nuggies. But maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow. Wait, what's today? Is today's Thursday? Today's Thursday. Okay, I won't stream tomorrow because my family's off for the next 2 days. If I'm able to do a gaming stream tomorrow night, I will, but if not, I will see you guys Sunday or Monday, depending. So, yeah. Alright guys, well I will talk to you later. It's been fun chatting with everyone and letting everyone know how my days have been. So, yeah. I don't eat meat, but I mean, I tried to go vegetarian or at least pescatarian where I only eat fish, but I haven't had chicken, good chicken nuggies in 2 years, so I'm gonna have me some nuggies. But yeah, take care everyone, I love y'all, and I will see you soon. And yeah, hopefully my voice will heal better, and I can actually work on ASMR again, so.